Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tricky Brickies. The Travis Perkins lorry is right there dropping me off some more blocks because we have got a whopping great retaining wall to build. And if you're wondering where this beautiful job has come from, it's from the one and only Mr. RJ Brickwork himself. Oioioioioioioioi. Right, so the first one we're doing, myself and Kev are here doing this wall together. So Kev's putting the line, doing a rack up that end. I've done mine here. We're now going to run this section in because we're going to turn into some steps here. I'll show you it all on the drawing. So basically this is our wall. This is where Kev stood, right down the far end, down there by that pier. We've got a section of wall that's coming along here. This is in English bond. So we've got a big load of blocks coming out the back, and as you can see here, this is how we're going to be our footprint of the wall. I think it's 1, 2, 3 blocks wide and a brick. So 675, 775 wide at the bottom, and as it goes up it tapers down. This is skin brickwork, this is block work. We're coming along here, then we've got a set of steps up to the Tesco's, and then the wall carries on along, comes along here, and then radiuses round to the end. So that's the tall and short of it. So let's get some blocks down because there's a few thousand to go in this. Just to make sure we've got the correct levels right the way through the job. Kev's setting up the laser there. We just started spinning. We want to keep the wall nice and level. So we've set the laser up. We'll set the datum up on there, and then we can just move it along to wherever we want, and we know we're going to be nice and level. Right, we've got our wall now, our retainer up to 450 high through this section here, and we've had to dry bond out now because the bricks are slightly small, and we've got a return somewhere around here for some steps here, and there's another return there, so the steps are going to be going in this section, stepping up, stepping up. So we've got to work out where the piers are going. I think it's about there, but we've got to check on the drawing. Well, the wall is coming on nicely. There's got to be a good few ton in that. Right, so this is where we got to today, and what I've done with these are their weep for the weeps for the wall. I've done them like how you would do air vents underneath a block and beam floor. Normally you put the interceptor in and then you lock these in afterwards to suit the brickwork. So I've done the same with these. We'll make sure that they suit the brickwork when they come out the front, which is pretty good. You know, it will probably work somewhere there in line with that one, that half back, and then we can just throw a load of muck. When we've got the brickwork in, we can throw a load of muck in here and solid this all up either side. Maybe even throw a brick or something in there just to keep it really, really solid, just to jam it in there, you know. But really it's just for a bit of water to seep through, so as long as that pipe's in there, the water's got somewhere to escape. That's the main thing, because it's quite a high oversight here, so there is going to be an amount of moisture that's going to get through here and come out of there, so we don't want the wall getting a load of water behind it all the time. It needs to be escaped, because if it freezes, expands when it freezes and then retracts, it's going to start pushing the wall over, so that's not what we want. Right, so myself and Super Kev, oi Super Kev, hey, and we've got this big lump of concrete in now. So this is all the block work for this section, and the other side of that block up there, the top part's 9-inch, but it's all brickwork from that side. And we've started setting out the return for the steps, also big and chunky, nice and strong, but that's going to taper in as well. But remember, the steps are going to be in the inside, the other side of that, so if the pressure's going this way down here, the actual struts for the steps going across are going to keep it strong and stopping it collapse. You never would have thought that this is Wales in September. Just show some love, guys, hit that subscribe, you know. Now we've got the lads back filling it for us, getting it nice and flush. Oi, oi. Make our life a lot easier, even though we've finished that side, even though we've done that side. Right, so the block work is now done on section number 1. Right, so now the first section of wall is complete. Kev's just here setting up. We've set the laser up again, right here. We're about to laser up this block, which hopefully will be somewhere near, not far. But once we've got that one nice and level there, we'll be able to pull this next section in. Luckily we've got some blocks right the way down here on the footing as well, so it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. So now it's Saturday, I'm here on my own. Got this up so far on my Jack Jones, the big return. Got another course of just stretches on the top, just like this, to go on there, then we'll be the same height as this side. But yeah, the rain started coming down now in Wales on the Saturday, but it's all good. I'm the only one on site. Got my forklift there, hanging my pack over. So yeah, they're nice and close. Tub's nearly, I'm on my second tub today already, and it's about 10:30. Right, so now it's Sunday morning. So today, I'm not going to go huge on this today. I just want to get this section of wall here, right away up to this level, right away along to where I've put the muck down over there. Nice bit of straight work. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courses to go on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 times 6, 180 blocks. Oi oi, Tricky's in the forklift. I'm playing conkers. Oi oi. Let's go. I've set up some pallets down here to square this up. Let's see. We'll get this down here. Somewhere about here. Now I'll push this lever forward and that's going to bring the boom down. I'm going to hit it on the ground just to steady that tub up. There we go. Now once it hits that ground, I'll stop rocking. And then I can boom it out a little bit. And then drop it straight down there onto that pallet. Bosh. Happy days. So there we go, that's all of them in there, and it's just gone 11 o'clock, so that's not bad. 200 there in 3 hours. Woo-wee! Come on, Tricky. Oh God. Jesus, now look, absolutely pissing down. Next to nothing muck left in there, and only 1 block left on the pallet. That can mean only one thing. I'm getting out of here. Oh my God, it's peeing down. Ah! So we're having a little respite from the wall down there in Forestbach today. We're on another one. We've got to do a simple 4-inch wall through here, a few piers in it, in blocks. Got about 600, 700 blocks here to do.
Oh, the old gaff, Trekkie.
One through there, right near Rob's old gaff. That's where Rob used to live, right there back in the day. But obviously we built him a new one, so he didn't need that one anymore. All of these walls around here like rock face across the way. They all look rock face, just like here. It's a fair face block work on this, boys and girls. And we've got another little one to do over the other side. Chrissy, yo. But yeah, we've got our coin up here now to show you. Right, what we got? There we go, all bonded in, all strong, belly flats, all built into the wall, nice and strong. We've got one more course to go on top of there. Built-in piers in the middle. Bit nice and strong. Cool, look at them guns. Gun show, baby. Oi, oi. Right, so that is as far as we're going to go with that on this side today. We don't want to go too high because we don't want it to wobble. So we're going to head over to the other side now and start that one.
No hubiera pensado que yo me iba a enamorar, jamás no quería saber nada más, nunca más, pero vos.
So that wasn't a bad day over here. This one in pretty much, most of that one in. And we've got a big chunk of the one over there in as well. So happy days. And just for peace of mind, We put some sheets over it to protect it from the weather. You can never trust the weather in Wales.
And now it's time for the bricks.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are bumping out the bricks. We're going to start bricking up the front of this section here today. We're pushing the fence back, so a big push, getting a load of bricks loaded out, all of us. Many hands make light work. Nathan's on the mix, and we're going to be slashing in the bricks, English bond, at the front of this beautiful retaining wall. Right, so we're setting out our piers now at the front here. It's an English bond, so we'll be going header, queen, header, queen. This is dead in here, we're not going to be seeing that, but then it returns round. We're going to keep it just a touch off of here so we can get through there nicely. It works headers all the way along this way for this course, then we will revert round to stretcher bond then, so that one will come in there. That'll be half bonded with that. 2 stretchers there, and then it all works. But I'll show you more of that as we go up. But basically, that's what the pier is going to look like when it goes up here. Yo! So finally, after most of my regular viewers know, I've been doing slabs for ages and ages, so to get onto brickwork was a real pleasure, and to do a bond like this, which you don't normally get to do very often, it was even nicer. So there we go, that's what we're looking to achieve here. This is a English bond pier, all set out now, tailing off, and then going around the bond following round. And also we've got the wheat vents set in how he wants them there. Might have to tidy that up a little bit more, there's a little bit of a hole there. There we go. But yeah, that's what we're looking to do. Kev's down the other end doing his one. So we're going to carry that on now, and that's going to go right the way up to the top. I'll show you that now. And there we go. There is the pier up to there. We need to point it still. We're doing a bit of running as well. But now quickly we're going to jump over to the other job and finish that block work. So myself and Kev quickly run in these piers along this wall and got the other side up as well, so that was another job done. Then as soon as we finish that, straight back onto the retaining wall again, getting the 3 courses up above the block work, getting them there. All that's left to do on top of them now is a brick on edge, but the piers have got to go higher. We were fighting the weather, but finally we got somewhere. Right, now it's Saturday morning, I'm over here on my own again, and I'm going to match that pier now right here. I've already started building it. I'm going to rack it back both ways, then I'm going to fill this panel in here, get this all filled, then I'm going to go down to where the radius is, and after that I'm going to build like a big rack down there, because we've got an expansion joint at the radius. So I'll be putting in just an upright down there, just a single rack, and then we'll be able to pull from this corner here all the way through the job. Gonna have to pull this fence back and stuff, but I'm going to stack my bricks from these packs that I've put here straight onto the wall, so I won't have to stack anything down this side. I literally just need to be able to walk along here. I'll have my muck board and everything on the wall, be a lot easier, and it's a nice height as well. And there we go, there's that pier up. I've chucked a couple of tubes in. I know you're not supposed to, but it got me up there. So we're all racked nicely there now. So I'm going to quickly run this bit in now through here, get this all up to the same level, and then yeah, go down here and hit a rack down this end. This I'm just going to do, just going to run it in with my level. It's not going to be hard. Got my tub there, bricks there, couldn't be any closer really. Lovely. So it's all go now, we're running in the flank. Well, yesterday the rain absolutely poured down. We managed to get that much run in before the showers came in. The weather doesn't look good today. We literally are fighting away between the showers, trying to get this wall done. We are getting through it though. finally, that's that flank up to a nice height now. So now we're going to crack on along the front here, myself and Kev, and get round up to this radius. And now it is time for the radius. There's no other way to do a radius other than get down with your level and level it round. We're doing it with halves around here to keep the bond right and to get it flowing round nice and neat. So I went round levelling each course as I went and making sure it was nice and upright at the boning points. Now this is the section where the stairs are going to be going in, so we put a retainer in here as well to hold the back of these two legs solid. Then all of this will be filled in with steps eventually, but not yet, because we've still got to get the rest of the radius done. We've got the boys cutting the bricks now to make it easier for me in the morning. Right, so now it's Wednesday and I don't want to be here any past Friday. I've got literally left to do on this wall now. I'm on my own. The rest of the lads have gone to another job. So I've got to finish the radius off, which I'm getting a way around it now. Then I've got to back up that last section of wall with the 3 courses on the inside to allow us to put the brick on edge on. Then I've got a brick on edge over the whole thing, and the piers have got to go up a bit as well. So I've got a lot of work in front of me for the next couple of days, but I want to be out of here by Friday. Let's see if I can do it. So let's get the mix on. And now it's time to get that muck on the wall. And there we go, the radius is round to the end. Lovely. I've just left a couple off of the end there because they've got to tie in when I back up this side. So that's the next job. I'm going to go along this straight, get all of these on all the way through here, get it all up to the same height. It's 3 courses right the way around to this end. Then we're really starting to get somewhere. Come on. Right, so now that all of the backing up is done throughout all of the wall everywhere, it's time to get these piers up. Now I've just spoken to the site agent and he's not sure about whether these sides here are going to go up with the rake of the stairs or not. He hasn't got an elevation drawing for that part, so I can't put the brick on edge on there, and he only wants me to go up another 4 courses on these piers for now, just so I can get my brick on edge on everywhere else. So all he wants to do is leave the detail off and the brick on edge on top of the piers off for now. So that's sort of like gave me a bit of a boost, because it's less for me to do before I've got to go home on Friday. So just going to get this pier up 4, that pier there up 4, the one down the end has only got to go up 2, then I'm going to start doing the brick on edge. So there we have it, there's them 2 piers up. I've also done a little rack for my brick on edge here, and down the other end here we've done the brick on edge, and I've set my lines up. And of course this pier was only 2 courses high, so that was nice and easy. So now it's bumped out through here, ready to do the brick on edge. Right, so the last bit I've got left to do now, I've got about 60 bricks left. Just come along this wall here and around the radius, and that'll be me done on the wall. And it is the end of Thursday, so coming in tomorrow morning, hopefully I can get them on within a couple of hours, and I'll be on the road home about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Come on. Right, so the last bit I've got left to do now, I've got about 60 bricks left. Just come along this wall here and around the radius, and that'll be me done on the wall. And it is the end of Thursday, so coming in tomorrow morning, hopefully I can get them on within a couple of hours, and I'll be on the road home about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Come on, beat the traffic. Right, it's Friday morning, the traffic on the road is as busy as ever, and so am I. We've just got the last little bit here to do, so let's crack on with it. I've already got them ones down, this straight bit, that's the end of the straight work. Now we're starting the curve, freehanding, brick on edge right the way around to the end. So there we have it. We are all brick on edged right the way around the whole job. Finally, I'm done. I've left the one brick off at the end because obviously that's going to be a solid right there. So there's no need for me to put that one on. But as for the rest of the wall, everything I can do here has now been done. So it's time for Tricky at 9:30 to head home to Essex. Come on. So there we have it, just behind all them cars is that great wall I've just built. It's all done now, ladies and gents, all sorted. Tricky's time to go home after a perilous week of laying bricks in and out of the rain, but we persevered and we got the job done. If you've enjoyed this video, guys and girls, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, don't forget to hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, peace out and pow! Alexa, pick my most beautiful side in Dutch.
Pick my most beautiful side in Dutch is.
Kies mijn mooiste kant.